Hey everyone, it's Rihanna and welcome back to another video. This is my TV favourites for the month of October in 2015. As we are still in full season, we see some returning shows and some shows that I have been meaning to watch and actually watched this month. But let's start off with the TV show that practically took up my whole month because I marathoned 5 seasons of it, and that is The Walking Dead that is on AMC. I'm obsessed with this show. At the beginning of the month I thought, you know what, I need a new TV show to watch to distract me from my uni work, and I thought, Walking Dead's on Netflix. So I watched the whole of Walking Dead and I'm finally caught up, and season 6 just started. We are 3 episodes in and I'm utterly addicted to this show, honestly. When I finished marathoning the show I was thinking I have a hole in my soul now because I have nothing else to watch and I have to wait week by week to watch the show, which is grand, but I absolutely love The Walking Dead. If you guys don't watch it already, highly recommend it. Everyone had bugged me and bugged me and bugged me to watch the show, so I finally gave in and I'm so glad I did. I love most of the characters. I say most of the characters in this show because some of them can be annoying as hell, but I love Rick Grimes, who is just a badass, and I love him in the show. He's such a great leader, and Andrew Lincoln, who plays him, is fantastic. I love Daryl, played by Norman Reedus. I love Glenn, I love Maggie, I love Carol. They have great characters in the show. If you don't know what it's about the zombie apocalypse, The Walking Dead, kind of says it in the title. And the show gets me very frustrated. I was watching it with my roommate Hannah, and then she decided she couldn't watch it with me because my running commentary and squealing and screaming was too much for her to handle, so I had to watch the show alone. But yes, I did watch 5 seasons of The Walking Dead in a month. I probably have a problem, but to be fair, the seasons aren't actually that long. I think the first season is 6 episodes, the second season is around 12 episodes, and 3, 4 and 5 are around 16 episodes. So thankfully it wasn't like 20 episodes or whatever, because then I really would have a problem. But yeah, The Walking Dead is my favourite show of the month, and the one I wanted to talk about most, just because everyone had bugged me to watch it. So I gave in and I watched The Walking Dead, and I'm so happy I did. One negative of The Walking Dead that I do have is that it does get very repetitive in the show. They find a safe haven and then they have to move because someone attacks them, and I really need the show to up its game, and I just need a really big threat to come in the show. I need a villain that's going to match Rick's power, and I need a main character to die, just as long as it's not Rick, Glenn, Maggie, Daryl, Carol. Yeah, just don't kill anyone, please. My next favourite of the month I was a bit sceptical about going into, and that is American Horror Story Hotel. I had zero clue what I was expecting this season. A lot of you have asked me and requested if I could do episode by episode reviews, but I've decided to do Heroes Reborn this year instead of American Horror Story Hotel. I will be doing a full series review when the series is over, but so far I got 3 episodes in and I was like, I still have zero clue what's going on in the show, what the storyline is, blah blah blah. I just know it looks really nice. It's got this cool retro flair. There are a bunch of vampires in the hotel, and there's the Countess played by Lady Gaga, who is a queen, but I still miss Jessica Lange. I love that they have the cast returning, who are all fantastic, but some of them are kind of mismatched in their roles. But I love Evan Peters' character as this James Marsh, who is this serial killer, and it's just so fantastic. And last night's episode where they had that dinner party with all the different serial killers, I loved it. I was watching episode 3, which I think was called Mommy, and I was still so confused about what was going on in the show because the first 3 episodes I think were each an hour long, and usually they are 45 minutes, so I was having a hard time paying attention to the show. And then last night's episode came, which was called Devil's Night, I believe, and I watched it and I absolutely loved it. All this serial killer round a dinner table thing was fascinating, and I absolutely love Wes Bentley as this cop in the show. The thing I love most about American Horror Story is I'm still intrigued as to what's going to happen and where the show is going to go. I say that about a lot of shows recently, but with American Horror Story it's just something you can't not watch no matter how weird it gets, because honestly I think Hotel is the weirdest season of American Horror Story so far. I mean, Asylum was weird, but in Hotel things go down and they just have no chill. They will do whatever in that show to be shocking, and it works. But American Horror Story Hotel is actually turning out to be quite interesting, and I judged it too quickly. My next 2 TV favourites of the month I always bung together in the same category, and that is Arrow and The Flash. We have Arrow season 4 and The Flash season 2. Really digging The Flash right now. I love that they're colliding worlds, especially with the season finale of season 1 where they open up Central City to other places. I love the colliding worlds and these different metahumans coming onto the scene, and whoever Zoom is, it's just a mystery, and all these different new characters coming in and all these storylines with all the original characters are great. and it's just such a fun superhero show, and I love Grant Gustin as Barry Allen. He does a great job in the show. And with Arrow season 4, I was giving the show another chance because it does get quite repetitive in the show. There's like this big threat to Central City, Oliver must stop it, but that is happening again with Damien Dark. But I just think him, because he's a metahuman, he's going to be a bigger match for Oliver. And the fact that they're now all a team and Oliver and Felicity have returned to the team, we have Diggle, Laurel, Thea and Oliver working as the Green Arrow team, is just such a cool dynamic, and I always love the action in the show as well. And spoiler alert right now for Arrow season 4. Yeah. And we had the whole thing with the League of Assassins and resurrecting Sarah in the Lazarus Pit. Obviously she's going to be in DC's Legends of Tomorrow, and I'm super excited to see where that goes. I'm really hoping season 4 of Arrow is just going to top the other ones, because season 3 was not the strongest season for me, but this one's looking to be really good. And my last TV favourite of the month is a TV show I'm obsessed with and will not stop talking about, and that is How to Get Away with Murder. We just got back to season 2 and every single damn episode has just been a mind-blowing experience. I mean, I talked about episode 1 of season 2 in my last video in September favourites, and I've said that the first half an hour of episode 1 was great and the last 10 minutes was fantastic, and that has been consistent up until now. It's an insane storyline, the characters are just getting more in-depth and it's getting darker, and the case studies that they're working on are just getting more interesting. How they managed to top season 1 and keep me intrigued is beyond me, but I am addicted to this show. Viola Davis and the whole cast are fantastic in the show, and if you haven't watched this show yet, go binge watch it on Netflix. Season 1's on Netflix. Go do that now. So there you have it, guys. That was my TV favourites for the month of October in 2015. Tell me what you've been watching down below in the comments. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I put on new TV reviews and movie reviews every single week. As always, all my social media links, including my Twitter, Facebook and Instagram, are down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. That's all I have for you today. Bye!